Hello everyone, welcome back for game number 3. We have down here, spawning on the left side, the bottom left side in fact, of Antigua Shipyard, our yellow zerg player, Sain. And spawning on the top right side of Antigua Shipyard, we do have our blue protoss, AGIANTSMURF. As you can see, it is a PVZ, throw up that production tab, talking about that $20, because this is in fact the finals of the Playhem Turbo Daily for a $20 prize. There is no second or third place money. It's winner take all, baby. Winner take all. It's Playhem's new kind of tournament, because people were saying that it was taking too long. I really want to kill one. There's actually 3 in that general area, but I can't. Here we go. We do have the scouting probe on the 9 pylon. I got a little bit distracted there, but that's okay. It's Playhem's new take on a quicker daily type of thing. And in fact, after this game, I'm going to be casting the parts of the Playhem daily. In fact, pretty cool stuff. I'm going to try and get in on the finals. I'm going to talk to the OG Playhem guys, original generation Playhem guys, and see if they'll let me cast the finals and stuff like that for my own purposes right here on youtube.com/ProphetCasting. So what are we going to have happening again? We do have the pylon on the low ground, which is going to be walling off. Well, actually, it'll probably be walling off here rather than right here. Potentially, just put that other pylon right there. Every other game, AGIANTSMURF has actually gone for the Nexus first on 17. And as per normal for Zerg players, we do have the 14 spawning pool. Please excuse me as I have a upward gas seeming to come out of my my mouth. So is he going to be able to get the hatchery? If not, he can still kill the probe. There we go. The second hatch, the natural goes down. Now look at this. About the same time, more supply for AGIANTSMURF, better economy already. Nexus first. Sain is going to get in, see this forge, and he's going to be like, really? We're going for this again? Third game in a row, game number 3. Nexus first. Kind of amazing. I'm a protoss player. I should really start doing this against zerg players more often, because apparently it seems to work out part of the time. They do go forge, gateway, pylon, and then a cannon probably here or so. So what is going to be developing in the mid stages of this game? We do have the queen about halfway done. Ooh, bit of a misclick there. No big deal. Cannon going to come down. Bam. Potentially a cybernetics core here. We'll see what happens. We are going to see a double gas follow up soon enough. This is drone going out to the third base, and he's going to plop down. See, now he went out a little bit early because he's like, well, there's going to be a probe here to block me, but in fact, AGIANTSMURF's probe is right out here. And bam, the hatch goes down. So 3 hatch at around the 420 mark. Really standard stuff for our zerg players nowadays. And like I said, double gas. Pretty standard stuff. It allows them to attack up pretty quickly after getting that decent economy. We do have the cyber core right here, and this right in between here is our gap for the protoss or zerg player to get in or out. So what do we have going on from the zerg? We have this second queen here. I would like to see some more creep spread. Creep spread I find is to be more prevalent in prevalent? We'll just say relevant. We'll say relevant. More relevant in ZVT than ZVP, but it's still extremely useful in ZVP as well. So what do we have going on in this probe? Got away, but good thing is for Sain, he's not on the map somewhere. And you know what? We do have a Stargate coming down again, but I thought there was an overlord. He's right up here. Does not see anything like that. Actually, Sain doesn't have another overlord in place. His overlord spread is good in one way, where it spots these good pylon spots, as you can see right here and here, but it's not good for scouting the main base. He does see that there are no gases, but yeah, that's about it. Last game, AGIANTSMURF went for some Stargate, 1 Void Ray, Robo, 3 more Void Rays, Immortal, Sentry, Warp Prism, shenanigans. And you know what? It worked. And that's all that matters. And there we go. We are going to have that Void Ray coming out again. Now, will we see the Robo follow shortly? Warp Gate is it's about a third of the way done. A little bit more. We have a pylon coming down. Very exciting stuff. 3 and 3, very standard. Everything's standard there. We have the 1 gas, the 2 gas, and I believe the 3rd gas is coming up, and as well the 4th. He likes to take his 3rd and 4th gas in different bases, as I've noticed over these past games. So we do have the lair coming up from the Zerg player, and as well the Roach one and the Evolution Chamber just finished up now. Now, will he throw down some precautionary spore crawlers? I doubt it. Not until he sees this Void Ray, which I don't think he's seen yet. Now, these Overlords are pretty far out here. They're going to spot this Stalker in a second and be like, No, they're not. They're just going to stand right there. There we go. Sain sees them now. And that Ling actually does die. But look at this. He's moving them back. Good for him. And yep, here we go. We do have this Robo coming down right here. So we have that Robo. And there we go. Void Ray, +1 kill. We have that Robo. So we're going to be seeing potentially another Sentry drop into the main and Force Field on this Ram. Sorry for my control there of the camera lately, guys. It has been quite a while. We do actually have a Phoenix coming out next. That's a bit of a difference from his other games. What's not a difference is throwing down more gateways, because that's very standard for Zerg players to do, obviously. This Void Ray is just patrolling around, trying to get some more plus kills, because that's what he wants to do. We have the +1 attack now coming up for that the Protoss player, AGIANTSMURF. Supply is relatively even this stage of the game, 88 to 75. Let's check the drone count now back here at the Zerg player's base. 63 to 54. So not as high as he would like it. We do actually have a Hydra Den coming down, so he's reacting to these Phoenix and the Void Rays. Spore Crawler. Where are the other two? Spore Crawler, and I believe there's probably 2 here. Spore Crawler and Spore Crawler. Wants to be very careful that he does not die by these Void Rays, because as you can see, he has 2 Void Rays up now, plus he has Phoenix on the way, and he does not want to die because he's a man and he doesn't want to lose the game, even though being a man really has nothing to do about it, because women are awesome too. If you don't believe me, go watch Steel Series EG's video on breast cancer. Very important stuff. So we have 4 Phoenix coming out here, as we can clearly see. They're going to group up with these Void Rays down here. Well, there's even an Observer going to be taking out some creep. Well done. He's taking a 3rd base behind this, as we can see. He's going to move into the Spore Crawler. No, not quite yet, but there are some Hydras out now, which is going to be good for AGIANTSMURF. Not AGIANTSMURF, Sain for now. But in the long run, AGIANTSMURF's going to have the catch on him, because as you can see, Robotics Bay. Guess what Robotics Bay makes? Robotics Bay makes... Ooh, cancel on the Nexus. Good job by Sain. Gets in here. But the Robotics Bay, yeah, that's right, everyone, makes Colossus. And what are Colossus good against? Hydras. But it looks like Sain is just going to be doing some sort of a attack here, as we can see, obviously. Going to be putting some pressure on the Protoss player, not letting him take that 3rd base. You cannot get those 4th and 5th and 6th gases, rather. But there are some sentries back here, warping and a lot more stalkers, as we can see. We do have a Spire coming up now. I don't know where it's at. We'll get back to the battle up here. Ooh, the Cybernetics core does go down. He is remaking it now, though. And because this Immortal is here, dealing out crazy 55 damage versus those roaches, this attack is held off. Now, if we check this tab, yeah, see a AGIANTSMURF want to be doing some damage with these. Didn't get anything. Oh, is one gonna die? No, these Hydras do not have the Heart of the Swarm speed boost yet. If they did, this would be amazing, and he would also be at Hive. So here we go, that Spire is coming down now. I would highly doubt that he's going to do a Muta switch, just because that's stupid. What's more likely is to see Corruptors to deal with the Colossus. And Sain's going to come in here again, 167 to 132 supply, to try and put some pressure on here once again. Potentially he wants to get up there and cancel that 3rd base. These Hydras are going to be dealing a bit of DPS here, because they are Hydras and they do that. But here's the Colossus. The Colossus is going to be doing so much damage versus these Hydras. Can he get up and pick it off? Look how low it's getting. It's getting so low, but it doesn't matter. He pulls the Phoenix back even to pick up some of these units and get some free kills on them. So what do we have in response? 17 roaches coming in. Do we have any corruptors on the field yet? I don't believe so. No. There is only one Colossus, but there is... actually, did one just pop in? No. There's a second one on the way as well as Thermal Lance. We're actually taking this this center base. By the way, this is Antigua Shipyard, which I totally forgot to mention. Hadur. So there we go. We are playing on Antigua Shipyard, and he is in the middle base. And these are regular mineral fields, not your standard ladder gold mineral fields. I have a tickle in my throat. It's really bothering me, guys. I just thought I'd let you know that. So we do have 6 corruptors, now 8 on the way. This hatchery is about to just finish up. +1 carapace is finishing up. And look at the roach numbers once again. Gonna be going to try and do some damage. These drones are just getting picked off. It's so sad. They just want to mine a giant smurf. They just want to mine. We do have this nice little concave, plus we're warping in some more sentries. 1 force field, 2 and 2, potentially a third by the time it gets there. This overlord looks like it will... No, it's not going to die yet, I don't think. Corruptors are moving back to the main to try and get some Phoenix kills, which I think they just... Bam! 1 Phoenix does go down. Let's check the units lost tab. Zerg player, substantially more than the Protoss player. Good stuff. Because I'm a Protoss player. But that's alright, we're not going to be discriminatory. And here we go, we do have... Ooh, there is some lag coming on here. We do have the 5th base now coming up for the Zerg player, Sain. He is about max, and we do have the infestation pick coming down as well. I feel like I'm lagging a little bit. Oh, that's why, because my screen is changing because of flux. How lovely. We should actually turn that off. Exit flux. Bam! There we go. There's some nice colors for you guys. Oh, the Zerg player does get an engagement here. I'm sorry for missing that. I was turning out flux. He does kill both of the Colossus? Yes, he does. And we do have 54 Lings on the way now because he realizes, well, I just killed all the Colossus. But he has all these corruptors, 11 of them, which are only good for corruption now. And he's not even using it, but that's alright. He should start to do it, though. Get something done with them. These Lings are just going to come in and clear house here because they're good. I'm slowing down the game. Oh no, I feel so bad. Oh god. But that's okay. They understand and they love me. We do have Zealots coming in now, and these Zealots will not two-shot these Lings because they both have the +1 on the respect. This tomorrow is going down, and you know what? I think Sain might take this at 176 supply versus the 114. He just needs to reinforce here. We do have the Hive coming up. Bam, Hive. And here we go. He's going to go in for a frontal assault. What do we have? 1 Immortal and like 9 Stalkers. This is not going to be good versus this. I would like to see some corruption, and here come the Phoenix. So now the Corruptors are good for something. Oh my god, that's amazing. And look at this. Zerg player is pushing in. I think he may just, in fact, take the $20. Blink just finished. Giant Smurf pulls the probes to take out these roaches, Lings, taking out an Immortal. My words, they are not coming to me. This is not good, but it's okay. A Giant Smurf down to 73 supply. Sain, bam! Sain takes a Playhem daily, and what do you know? He also takes $20. I would like to thank you for joining me for these 3 games. Sain taking this 3rd game in lovely fashion. Come back for more next time.